Ladies, this is what you do when he ghosts you. And this is so simple that it goes over a lot of women's heads. Ladies, will you be surprised that when a man ghosts you, you don't do anything, right? You just live the life that you were living before he entered your life? I know it's very hard to hear this advice, but the truth is that when a man ghosts you and he doesn't have the capability to communicate with you that he's no longer interested, that's not a man you wanted in the first place. I get a lot of comments is I haven't heard from this man in a week. I haven't heard from this guy in 2 weeks. He's abandoned me for 3 weeks. What am I supposed to do? Ladies, you have to live your life because he's not thinking about you when he ghosts you. He has decided to move on. He's decided to do what he wants to do. And for whatever reason, he didn't want to communicate that to you. I have this theory that most women are single is because they're spending way too much time with a man who's not interested with them, i.e., when he ghosts you. Hope this video serves as encouragement that next time you deal with a man who ghosts you, you move on with your life. You don't try to figure out what's going on. You don't try to use logic to analyze why he has not contacted you. Have the feminine confidence to keep moving and live that juicy life that you deserve. For more feminine energy and dating tips, make sure to follow me.
If you've been texting this guy for a while and everything seems to be going well, he's been opening up to you. He makes you feel desired. And then suddenly he stops texting and you have no clue what happened. And then you start to think, how long should I wait before I text him to ask him if he's okay? Because maybe something happened to him. Or maybe I should just text him and tell him, this is not how I want to be treated. And should I even talk to him once he texts me again? This is what I want you to understand about men. Texting for a man means nothing. They tell you all these beautiful words because they know that this is what you want to hear. And when a man cuts off the conversation, he disappears. It's up to him to start the conversation again. Whatever you do, don't text him. You actually make it worse if you text him because then he will just think, she really likes me. And that's exactly what will not make him reply. So let him take his space. Your mood should not be dependent on a guy you actually don't know. Put your phone away and go and do something fun with your friends. And remember, a few months ago, you didn't even know this guy.
Let's talk about ghosting. If you've recently been ghosted, I am here to tell you that you should not reach out to the person. I know everyone says it and you're like, no one gets it. But you shouldn't reach out to the person and I'll tell you why. These days, if people want to talk to you, they will talk to you. We live in an age where it's so globalized, there's so much technology that if someone wants to reach out to you, they can reach you. People have so many avenues to get in touch with someone and the person can't get in touch with you. Eh? So what you're gonna need to do is this. If you need to cry, cry. If you're upset about the situation, call your friends, talk their ears out, keep crying, okay? Cry, make sure all the chaos goes on your end or it never gets through to the other side. You do not want this person to see you sweat. And don't make excuses for them. They know what they did. I'm gonna tell you that you dodged a bullet there, even if you don't want to hear it now. Later you're gonna think about it and you're going to understand what I mean. You either came in contact with someone that is hiding something or someone that cannot communicate. I mean, if we're talking of situations where you have been actively speaking to someone where it's almost a requirement for them to let you know that things are going sideways. If you are enough, you are valued, you would find someone else. And I can promise you that all the ideas that you have of this person, you projected onto this person. Because if this person did this, they're not a nice person. We don't always get closure. I think closure is something that is very fictional, and we've kind of been taught that every time you're going to get closure, sometimes you don't get it. If you feel like sending one final message to the person is what you want to do, acknowledging that you know what they did, you can try that, but make it brief. Do not beg. Don't even think about it. If you insist on doing that, you can do it, but I would say once that is sent, move on with your life. You'd find someone else. And if you find yourself still thinking about this person, I think you should take some time out to actually think, what is it about you that wants someone that does not want to be with you? And I'm not saying this to be disrespectful. I'm saying it so you can think about it. For real. Why do you want someone who doesn't want to be with you? You are enough and you do not need someone that is hiding from you. Ciao.
Hey friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe. So in today's video, we are talking about this interesting topic: what to do if a man ghosts you. Okay. So I know you've been ghosted before. You know, it can be really confusing and frustrating experience. But worry not, today I'm going to share some practical steps on how to handle it. So I've made the videos which you are just from watching, and I'm going to add what I think. So first and foremost, it's essential to acknowledge how you're feeling, whether it's sadness, anger, confusion, or even relief. Your emotions are valid. Take a moment to sit with those feelings without judgment. It's okay to be upset or disappointed. Remember, ghosting says more about the ghoster than it does about you. So, resist the urge to chase after the person who ghosted you. This means no texting, no calling, or trying to get closure. Chasing someone who has already shown disrespect by disappearing won't bring you the answers or respect you deserve. Also, don't blame yourself. Ghosting is a reflection of the other person, inability to communicate, not a reflection of your worthy. So I'm also going to talk about shift your focus to self-care. Engage in activities that make you feel good and boost your self-confidence, whether it's spending time with your friends and family, picking up a hobby, or simply taking time for yourself. Prioritize your well-being. Self-care is important for healing and regaining your confidence. Use this experience as an opportunity to reflect and learn. Think about the flags you might have missed or any gut feeling you ignored. This is not about blaming yourself, but about growing from the experience. Understanding these patterns can help you make more informed decisions in the future and recognize healthier relationships. Let's also move forward with confidence. Ghosting can be painful experience, but it doesn't define you or your future relationships. Keep your standards high and continue to be open to new connections. Remember, the right person will communicate to you with you openly and respect your feelings. So you guys, have you ever been ghosted before? So if you have ever been ghosted before, kindly leave what you think in the comment section. So I was once ghosted by a certain person. Like we just met on the online dating apps and we started talking. So we are connecting so well. Then we started talking. So in my mind, I was talking to him. I thought this person was interested in me and all that. I just saw one day I was writing messages to him and he was not replying. It did me bad, guys. I can confess I cried that day. I wasn't understanding. I didn't know what I did, but I just told myself I'm not going to ask this person. If this person respect me and if he likes me, is the one who's going to text me. So I had to keep my pride like that. I didn't allow him to maybe try to make or feel me degraded or something. I had to take my steps like that because I'm a woman who make her decisions. So this man, I tell you, until today, he never wrote to me. So at the end of the day, I just decided to just block him because I thought that's not the type of a man I was looking for. And I also was searching for some red flags and I saw some red flags which I didn't really pay attention to. But I was the most careful person, guys. Trust me. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate. Bye bye. See you in the next episode and just leave your comments.